The story begins with a girl named Asha talking about her king. King Magnet has built his kingdom on a secluded island away from the rest of the world. With his wife, Amaya, the king had experienced very little in life, which led him to learn sorcery and become a powerful magician. King Magnet possessed such power that he could fulfill anyone's greatest desire through his magic. Therefore, all the people of his kingdom eagerly awaited the day when King Magnet would fulfill someone's big wish through his magic, a day that came only once a month. Due to this magic, people from far and wide began to settle in his kingdom, seeking to live there. However, there was a law in place that no one under the age of 18 could give their wish to King Magnet. Asha, who is currently 17 years old, actually wants to work with King Magnet, and she also has an interview the next day. In the palace, she lives with her mother, grandfather, and a goat who is her very good friend. Her grandfather is 100 years old, and his wish is still with King Magnet. Asha wants the next big day to come, the day when the king will fulfill someone's big wish so that her grandfather's wish can be fulfilled, because her grandfather does not have much time left, and because the grandfather's wish is in the form of a magical ball. King Magnet can't fulfill it himself. Anyway, the next day arrives, and Asha arrives at the palace for the interview, where her best friend works as a chef. Along with her friend, all the people who work here and have become Asha's friends give her some advice. They tell her how to present herself in front of the king, and also advise her to tell the truth to the king during the interview, even if he asks about her weaknesses. Now Asha meets Queen Amaya. The queen was very nice. She talks to Asha very lovingly and tells her that she is very impressed with Asha because she has noticed that Asha wants to do good work for the people of their kingdom. Maya herself was very kind to the people of her kingdom. Now Asha finally faces King Magnetic. At first, because she was quite nervous, she messed up quite a bit. But as time passes, she gains control over herself. Her interview was going quite well. King Magnet also talks to her about her dad, who was always lost in the world of stars. Asha also remembered how her dad used to take her to the mountains and show her the stars, telling her that these stars were there to fulfill his wishes. The king takes her to his magical room, where the desires of all the people of the entire kingdom are kept. Here, Asha also notices her grandfather's wish. She sees that her grandfather wants to impress everyone by playing the guitar, and when Queen Amaya tells King Magnet about fulfilling her grandfather's wish, chaos begins to ensue. She tells Asha that her grandfather's wish cannot be fulfilled because it is very dangerous. When he plays the guitar, many people will gather around. There will be a rush, and there could be a risk of an accident in the rush. Standing there, Asha understood so much that the wishes of all the people could not be fulfilled. Therefore, Asha says that you should return all the wishes of the people so that they can fulfill them. Hearing this, King Magnet goes mad with anger. But controlling his anger, he tells Asha that the wishes of all people cannot be fulfilled because doing so could be dangerous for his magical power. He says that people bring me only those wishes that they know I can never fulfill. When people gave their wishes to Magnet, a little bit of the power of their souls would go to Fico, and this power would enhance Magnet's magical power. After all this, Magnet fulfills the wish of a couple of people from among many, and the wishes of the rest remain with him. After the end of this big day, Asha is told to go home because she already knows the truth and has also changed her mind about working with Fico. At night, when she sits down to eat with her family, she tries to tell her family the truth about Five, which never fulfilled their desires because their desires increased Asha's magical powers. Her family does not believe her and tells her to leave from here. In anger, she runs and reaches the top of the mountain, where her tires always took her, where she used to talk to the stars. Her dad always used to say that the stars fulfill his wishes. She requests the stars here to fulfill all the wishes of her family. As soon as she says this with her enthusiasm, a very bright light comes into the sky, which the entire kingdom sees. Even the king was very surprised to see this light. It seemed to all the people of the kingdom that King Magnet would be a part of Fico's magic. But King Magnet himself does not tell Maya that this is not my magic. He believed that there was another magical power over this kingdom, which posed a danger to his magic and his powers. While it was said here that Ash's ball was rotating with a light, suddenly, one of the stars in the show turns into a star, and this star suddenly does a lot of magic, like teaching mute animals to speak, instantly growing plants, and then coming and standing in front of Asha. Asha was still shocked as to what was happening. So all the animals present here, who were starting to speak, tell Asha that this star has risen above us and now we can speak. This star is a magician, but here the star tells Asha that I cannot fulfill people's wishes. But yes, I have decided to help you, so I have come to you. That's the job of the whole universe. But I will help you to be the king. I have decided to bring back your grandfather's wish from Fico's palace. Here is the magnet who is feeling the danger from the second magical power in his kingdom. He starts preparing to fight it and starts finding some mantra in the books. But now in those same books, he cannot find any mantra to fight that magical power. After facing many failures, he now decides to do a dangerous job. He decides to open a book that could do everything, even destroy this kingdom. Someone, perhaps Maya, stops the king from opening this book and reminds him how this book destroys the person who uses its magic. Maya tells the king not to pay too much attention to this new magic, but to focus on the people of his kingdom. Work for those who love you. If you do all good, then no evil force will harm them. On the other hand, Asha hides the star in a bag while taking King Magnet to Fico's palace, where she has to steal her grandfather's wish. But there was a problem. Magnet had to go into that magical room, which was very secretive and where there were all kinds of dangers. Therefore, Asha needed her friends who worked in this palace. When she was about to talk to them, seeing the chickens speak, Asha had no choice but to tell her friends the truth. After telling all the truths, Asha's friend shows her a secret door that could help her reach the secret room of the queen. People lead through this door to the door of the magical room, but it turns out that the door is locked from the other side. But the star shows its magic and both of them enter. Eventually, inside this magical room, before these two are caught by King Magnet, the star quickly finds out about Asha's grandfather's wish, and in the hurry to escape from there, the place catches fire. Meanwhile, on the other side, the king was talking to the people of his kingdom. The king tells everyone that the light everyone saw in the past few days was not part of his magic. He tells his people that whoever tells him about that magical power will fulfill his wish immediately. Now the king was going back inside his palace, but because Asha was inside the palace, there could be a lot of problems with the king going inside. Therefore, Asha's friends here ask the king some questions. Upon asking her questions, courage also comes in the rest of the people, and the rest of the people also start asking the king some questions, and thus the king is unable to go inside the palace for some time. Now Magnet was quite troubled by all these things. He wanted to break that magical power in any case. Therefore, despite his wife, Maya's refusal, he opens the dangerous book, which could not only destroy him but also the kingdom. It is shown here that finally, Asha stole her grandfather's wish from the palace. Grandfather was very happy to get it, and now Asha also tells her mom that she will go back into danger to find her mom's wish. That is, she will come to steal her mom's wish inside the palace. Before Asha talks to anyone else, King Magnet quickly hands him over to their house, because he came to know that the magical power that came into his kingdom came because of Asha. The wish of Ash's mom was brought here. He crushes the wish of Ash's mom as soon as he does this, but Ash's mom becomes weak immediately. Because I have already told you this thing. Taking Magnet takes people's wishes along with taking people's energy. Takes some power inside them, which helps to increase their magical power. Asha is very clever here, and with her mom and her entire family, she succeeds in fleeing from here. Before King Magnet could do anything bad with them, She wanted to take her family away from her by putting them on a board. But as soon as he realizes that the rest of the people in their kingdom are also in danger from King Magnetic's hands, he changes his mind to go away from here and decides to help the people, returning to the kingdom. At this moment, Star goes inside his palace with King Magnetic to stop him. Here, King Magnet is about to perform a very big magic, and to fulfill this promise, he sacrifices the wishes of 3 people. Meanwhile, Queen Amaya also arrives here, feeling that now the king, her husband, is crossing all limits. She is performing the wrong magic, which could endanger everyone. But before she can stop him, the king threatens her and sends her away from here. It is shown here that the king had called all the people of the kingdom to his palace. She went there. She tells everyone that in reality, Asha's best friend had told them the truth about Asha, and that is why her wish is being fulfilled as a reward. By fulfilling the biggest wish of this boy, they made him their general, and now his job was to catch his friends because they were working against the boss. The emperor had told the people that Asha and her friends wanted to harm the wishes of the people. Asha quickly comes to her friends and tries to explain to them that neither I nor Star tried to harm the wishes of the people. The real bad person is King Magnetic himself. No one wanted to trust his words, but then Queen Maya arrived here. She tells Asha's friends that what Asha is saying is true. Magnesium has been shattered by the intoxication of power, and that is why he is causing harm to people's wishes himself. Not only one, but Maya also tells Asha that he wants to seize control of Asha's magical star. And now all these people come together to make a mission, to stop the boss from their evil deeds, for which Queen Amaya was also supporting them. Now these people had 2 missions. One was to return the wishes of all these people, and the other was to stop the emperor from bad magic, for which Asha went into the jungle with her star. Now since King Magnetic also needed Star, he also followed Asha into the jungle. Now the king was very close to Asha. Asha's life was in danger. At this point, Star gives Asha a magical wand to protect herself. Before she could learn to use it, the king also comes in front of her, and as she sees, the king had come in the disguise of Asha's treacherous friend. That is, it meant that the king was still in the palace and doing his evil magic, and the same friend of Asha to whom the king had given the task of catching Asha had changed his disguise and took the form of the emperor and was chasing Asha. Here, at Star's command, all the animals in the jungle help Asha and catch the boy, and Asha immediately runs towards the palace. It is said here that inside the palace with Maya, Asha's best friend was trying to break the king's magic. These people were about to succeed in their efforts. They had just freed all the people's wishes when the emperor appeared again in front of everyone to retrieve those wishes and stars. The disgusting form of this fact was in front of everyone. The emperor tells everyone here that he will never fulfill people's wishes because people's wishes give them magical powers. At this point, the emperor had also imprisoned the magical star inside his wand, increasing the power of his wand. When everything was going very bad, they decided to fight with Shahbaz and go up to the palace. But a magical spell from the emperor was enough to knock Asha far away. Now Asha had lost hope that she could not fight the king. Therefore, she starts singing a song. As soon as people hear her song, they also start singing with her, and singing together. The powers inside people combine all at once and defeat King Magnet. As soon as King Magnet is defeated, his wand breaks. Star is freed from his wand, and people's wishes are returned to them. Not only that, but due to the Emperor's evil magic, he himself is destroyed and imprisoned inside his own wand. All the people of this kingdom were very happy to get back their wishes. Not only their wishes, but also their happiness. Their powers were returned. And now the people of this kingdom had crowned their good Queen Amaya. She orders her people to be imprisoned in the dungeon forever because of the bad deeds of the Emperor. At the end of the story, it is shown that everyone can try to fulfill their wishes. And that bad boy who told King Magnetic about Asha He also comes to Asha and Ash's grandfather and apologizes. Ash's family also forgives him. Finally, Ash's grandfather also plays the guitar for the people of the kingdom and is very happy. There is happiness all around the kingdom, and then Star comes to Asha and tells her that it is time for me to return to the skies. Hearing this, everyone feels sad, but before leaving, Star gives Asha a magical wand that can help her kingdom's people. Saying this, Star returns to the skies, spreading light in the skies, and showing this, the story ends here.